Hey, you to Rack City. I'm John.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is
86. Whoa, last time we left off, we have a little bit of a powwow.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Lena.
Got a little bit of a reconciliation, slightly, kind of, maybe, sort of. They're kind of on the same page now, maybe.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
She understands they hate her and they have good reason. They understand that she
wants to try.
wants to try and she might not be like the others, but they still won't like her.
Yes.
But it seems you can see it in their faces. They're doing that despite themselves. They kind
Despite
of like
themselves,
her.
exactly. Yeah.
That's true.
But we got a pretty cool comment in regards to the discussion where we were wondering why everyone was taking so much offense to her never asking the name.
Yeah.
And we got an interesting point out by TGS2527 here. Notice that Lena cared enough to ask about the cat's name, but neglected to ask their name. Oh. So despite us viewers having insight that Lena is very nice and means well, never asks their name, but asks
the cat's name.
Okay,
That is
yeah.
interesting. So that definitely is pointing to the fact that she had prejudices still in her own head that she didn't realize.
Yeah, or at least she didn't want to open the kettle of fish because they are like very in danger. They're
She can
endangered.
lose them even though if she connects them, it's not
Yeah.
good.
Well, let's get into it, guys. Thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Maybe see the Patreon down below if you want to see the next episode a whole week early, or if you want to see uncut version of this or anything else that we do. Also, remember, solo leveling is out on Saturdays now, so if you want to check that out, go see. Thank you very much. See you in discussion. Oh my gosh.
Wow, and she saw that.
Oh, that's her dad.
Oh, don't make noise, child. That's menacing. Cover your ears and get down.
Oh.
Did you not hear?
Oh no.
Redirected its attention. Oh, took it down.
Easy
She
peasy.
barely caught the cover the ears part.
Yeah.
Completely ignored the get down part.
Oh, but it is
This
Laughing
might
Fox.
be not Laughing Fox, the Laughing Fox
Commander guy.
commander guy, yeah. Fox Commander.
Is it Shin's brother?
Shin's brother. I think he was listening to someone. Chocolate! Never had real stuff, I'm sure. Oh, she looks like she's been crying a while. I think she doesn't know what it is.
Collaborator.
She's the guy she doodled in her book.
You said he was not one of the losers
Who do nothing.
do nothing. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, the wrist he made. Oh, guess they broke up at that point.
Get in the mix, guys.
Shore knows him.
What does that mean?
Neighboring
Oh.
country. Everything's a lie.
Empire of
That's the thing that they came from, the
Yeah.
monsters.
Yad.
But if he's dead, oh.
Interesting.
Oh, we're back in the streets of the uncaring.
Oh, hey, yeah, what's that? Back
Ohio.
to being friends, I guess?
Yeah, just forget it all happened.
Party dresses. Yes. This is a perfect looking cake.
Yeah. She did a good job.
That's a well-made cake.
She had to bump into you in the streets. I heard.
Something good to say?
That's like the first one. Oh.
Ah. It's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Oh.
What?
So I won't forget.
Oh.
Put stress on the brain.
He says in the middle of a war.
Oh, don't guilt trip him like that.
Man, he knows how to kiss up.
Yeah. They did call him teacher's pet before.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow, bro.
Oh, that's.
Whoa.
What? Excuse me?
It looks like.
Turn around.
What just happened?
What was that?
What was that sound?
That weird sound.
Yeah, he has some weird sound that tells him. Yes. Oh,
there it is.
something again.
It's the parade. Oh. Just listen.
Woman.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That's what probably gets the...
Oh, he's going right in. Is she hearing his thoughts?
Oh, so that's what messes with the others.
He told you to cut it.
So is that what he listens to while he
I
fights?
think so.
Dude. You could cut it? That is dark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
So you just didn't talk about that after?
Oh.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's like she downloaded his PTSD.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like everybody's PTSD.
Yeah.
How are we gonna survive this? Like, how are you gonna break this?
Ooh.
I'm with you.
Wait, can they all hear it? Oh, he was a bit busy. That's why he
Yeah.
couldn't cut it. Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, he warned you. I mean, I'm like,
Their minds are in the black sheep.
whoa.
Yeah. They're in them. I wonder if they're all hearing it or just him.
I think they're all hearing
Yeah.
it.
Oh, they're all hearing it. Wow. That is crazy.
Revenge.
すぐに寝ちまうと思ったが案外寂しいのかねこの時間
Yeah, she normally come.
繋いできたハンドラー
Really?
またええ構いません翔さん
Ooh.
He's like,
Right on cue.
戦闘中に聞こえたあの声は一体何ですか
昔死に損なったことがありましたよというよりも多分
ooh.
俺は死んだんでしょうねだくせに消えられない
Wow.
亡霊の声が
He thinks the Legion is...
The army of the lost country.
寸前なのですから。
襲来を事前に察知できるのは
ええ、彼らの声が俺寝ていたとしてもわかります。
待ってください。いつも
正確にはわかりませんが、共和国の旧国境内にいるレギオンは全て把握してい
The
ます。
former borders of the...
ないのですか。
僕が普段の体調から聞いていたので、
Hmm.
レギオンには寿命が設定されていて、そ
Oh.
の残り時間があと2年
Oh.
そうですね。
量の中央処理装置、その構造図はあと2年で使えなくなります。
Okay.
構造図が失われるなら、
Why did it
その前に
move?
別の構造図で代替すればいい。
Oh, they're using the bodies of
人
people.
間の脳です。
Oh my gosh.
特に発達した
Whoa.
So they're just gonna keep going.
共和国が葬ることを禁じ
That's
た
why it's ghosts.
AT6 の戦死者の脳正確にはその構造のコピーだと思いますが、
Wow.
会議もまだどこかにいます。
That's why he's looking for his brother.
いわゆる魂とは違うのでしょう。
黒羊。
はい。今では黒羊の方が多いですが、
More common now. What sleep?
少佐、
Are those books in the
この
fridge?
戦争はあなたたちが負けます。
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He say he hasn't told anyone important this?
Well, I don't think he cares about them enough to.
I
Yeah.
mean,
今生き残っているのは子供だけが、時期に絶滅するでしょう。
Okay.
たちアルバは戦いますか。
They don't know how.
兵役も戦費の負担もつけることを
Find
覚えて
another
しまったあなたたち
low
が
level? New low level people?
できないでしょう。
検証しています。数年前から比べればもう
what if they're bulking up?
観測できる範囲では、
レギオンに
I mean, they're jacking brains.
They're jacking brains and you think they're not that smart. Very wishful thinking, I gotta say.
レギオンが手に入れる戦死者の頭部は少なからず損傷しています。
Oh, so they just take the next people?
黒羊は通常のレギオンよりも高い処理能力を得る。
Uh-oh.
では、もし彼らが損傷のない脳を手に入れたら、
His brother, maybe?
動くだけのレギオンを
A ghost
That's why
commander?
he's trying to find his brother.
俺たちは羊飼い
Shepherds.
those are
Oh.
する軍勢は
He has so much information.
Yeah. He's like solving this war by himself.
そう、この第一戦区の奥にも一気にい
Combat
ます。
District 1. Oh,
His
I
brother.
think that's his...
共和国が滅びると言ってもその前にレギオンを壊滅させてしまえばいい。勝ちましょう。私も一緒に。私も全力を尽くします。敵情の分析も任期満了なのでしょう。だからそれまでに勝利して
Wow.
生き残りましょう。
That's a tall order.
Let's do it.
そうですね。
He's just like,
そろそろいいです
You ringer.
もう消灯時間です。
すみません。遅くまで。
Fake end screen.
Yeah.
Fake. Don't believe it's lies. I do like the effort they put into that little splash screen, though. I know it's not much, but I know it takes forever.
Looks nice.
yeah, where is he going, by the way? He left his room with his books. Okay. His
The
shower.
showers.
Whoa.
Oh.
お前のせいだ。
Oh.
Oh, it was his brother. Oh, wow. That's why he wears a scarf.
Oh my gosh.
兄さん、
Oh.
Wow. Discussion.
Discussion!
That really kicked it up a notch.
Yeah.
That made it way more interesting. this
Oh,
one.
yeah. I knew there was something up with the Legion, but that's crazy. They're hijacking dead humans, or almost dying humans, because they're damaged brains.
Or dead humans' brains that are still fresh.
Fresh,
you know?
yeah. But then the shepherds are the ones which were
Undamaged brains.
like live people that were taken. How the heck they do that?
Yeah, we've only ever seen them in tanks, so they must have some kind of units that's smaller and more articulate to be able to grab like a human and then perform surgery.
Oh my gosh. Or just, yeah. Like something that just goes in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I wrote down their matrix humans.
Yes.
That's basically what they're doing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So his brother is one. So that's why he originally said he's dead. But then he's like, no, I'm not looking for his body.
Yeah.
So he's dead, but he's not. Who he is dead, but he is existing alive in these legions.
Yeah, Shin has so much information, and he's just being an open book about it, which is why, I mean, in the beginning, it was a little annoying how cryptic he was being, but it wasn't. It was just like, if you ask, I'll tell you.
He'll tell,
Yeah.
exactly.
But he doesn't really care to just offer it up for free if you don't say anything.
Yeah, and it's almost like every time he's trying to find someone who can take the voices to see who he can tell more, because he wouldn't be able to tell anybody the rest of it unless they made it through that. You'd have to hear the voices and go through trauma and then be like, okay, what was that?
To even believe him.
To even believe, yeah.
Yeah, so the power raid, though, it's not just that you're being overwhelmed by hearing the voices. It does something to your brain. Because she also saw hallucinations that attacked her, you know?
But was that from a symptom of the power raid, or was that from
Her anxiety?
Anxiety, trauma?
It could just be the anxiety. But I'm just wondering, because Annette just brought it up as well in previous scenes, where she was like, it's going to stress out your brain and stuff. I'm thinking it has to do something with it, maybe?
Probably, yeah. Well, maybe it's a little bit of both.
Could be both. And I also wonder if she's the only one we've seen go through that. It's entirely possible Shin, like you said, he just got used to it and it shrugs it off now. I wonder if the 86 are more resistant to those side effects.
Probably. That's probably why they had them be the ones to fight. Like, can you imagine the Alba just the weakest ones that needed protection, and then they turned into feeling like a superior being.
Race, yeah.
He was from District 1, where there was the palace. She looked at this palace place, but then he was talking about how the Legion, there was the Legion from District 1, so it's like there's another District 1, like where the Legion
Combat District 1.
Oh, Combat District 1 is different from District 1. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. Or it could be like, it used to just be District 1, and it became Combat District
That's
1.
what I was wondering, because maybe her looking off at the built-up city was not saying that's District 1. It's like the District 1 where things started.
Or maybe there was a former District 1.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, and now there's a new one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Also possible. Maybe we rewind a bit, though.
Yes.
So in the beginning, we just saw that Shin was the one who actually... Shin's brother was the one who actually saved...
He saved her,
What is her name?
Lena.
Lena.
Yes, he's the one who saved her, and he was talking about how he wants to go back home. And, but you could see whatever happened between them happened before he left, because when she mentioned something about his brother, he's to go.
Yeah.
Here.
He's like, you should go visit him. Can't visit him. Shut up. Breaks.
Yeah. So definitely had a falling out before, and it looks like something probably happened to their parents.
Yeah, probably.
And he blamed the little one. Like maybe he was out where he shouldn't have been, or they had to go save him from something, and they got taken or killed.
Or somehow they're somewhat indirectly responsible for what happened. I don't know. Because they're from the Empire, right? They're the only ones we know from the Empire who would know anything about why this happened.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And it would explain why he would have ended up being one of the ones that were a shepherd. Because maybe he knows more about the machines. Maybe they're like more connected to think like as a family. They're more connected to what was happening. So maybe that's why Shin is like, I'm going to find all the details, collect them.
And plus, from the history lesson we got for the last episode, they were talking about how the Empire was annihilated and then the Legion came. So then why is it Shin's brother is like, we're from that place, and he's still kind of speaking like his brother was still over with the Empire of Gilead. Maybe I misread that situation, but it sounded like he was still there. So something was still happening while Legion was attacking?
Oh, you mean the older brother was saying
Yes.
that about... Yeah, it sounded like that to me too.
I thought it was just like we were from the... He said that we're from the Legend of Gilead, but we were born here in this empire. Their parents were from that.
Dang,
from
yeah,
Gilead.
you're right. Because
I was confused about the whole location because where were they at that point? They were at the combat zone. Where is the combat zone?
86.
It's just the area is called 86? I
It
thought
was the
they were
80s.
86s. District 86.
Yes.
But I thought they were just like the front lines. Is the front lines just around the 86
Yeah.
district?
Yes.
Okay.
the 86 is the front line.
Okay.
Or rather, their district is at the front line.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
thought that he was left in the Gilead, but you're right. If he was born here, then he was somewhere in the 86. Just
Yeah.
chilling.
Just not near the front lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have the whole thing where Shin was like, I am looking for my brother who died 15 years ago, but 5 years, not 15. 5 years ago, which is his exact number of years he's been in service.
Yes. Yes. He probably enlisted as soon as he heard it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enlisted or got enlisted, like made himself perfectly available to be listed.
Volunteered.
Volunteered.
Yes, as
Voluntold.
tribute.
Volunteer as tribute. I was gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah, and and that's where we find out he's like, I'm looking for my bro.
But not the body.
Not the body. But, yeah, so we understand what that's about now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The black sheep is a very terrifying concept. All their friends just talking to them as they attack them.
Yeah, just saying all their last words.
Yeah, that's what's sad, because one of them was like, mommy. That's like sad. And then it seems is as long as you're connected on the power radio, you can hear it.
Yeah.
So what I don't understand is they fought in battles before. Is it that they weren't? Oh, okay. I remember the first time when she was connected, he told her to not. No. That's different. I'm like, how did she not hear it the first time? That's what I'm trying.
Well,
to
there are
was no
always
black
black
sheep
sheep
last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
This is the first time we're seeing a black sheep with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the very first episode, when the first handler was screaming, I think those were black sheep that they were fighting.
Right. That one I know. Okay, so it depends on the legion that's nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, they also pointed out the first time she was talking with them in battle, like, I don't see any shepherds here.
Yeah, they said there was no shepherds.
I could have sworn they said that's a shepherd over there, but it was
Said there are no
opposite.
shepherds.
Complete opposite. Okay.
But they also mentioned when they were talking about Kai and they heard her voice, there's like, but I could have sworn you torched her before something juggernaut.
Tortured her and her juggernaut.
And her juggernaut. So they somehow got her, even though they destroyed the body. So how much of the brain do they need?
I wonder if they got her as soon as they killed her. Like, they got some DNA. Maybe they learned we don't need the whole thing. Just, like, stab through it, get some DNA, and leave.
Just a brainstem or something. So what's weird is the 86 aren't allowed to bury bodies. So that's a big no-no. And sure, prejudice prevents them from doing that, but why not do it anyway?
Do it anyways. That's what I was going to say. They can't see you.
They can't see them. And this is evidently a huge problem and it bothers them, so I wonder why don't they take the extra
Well,
step?
they're also not telling the Alba about it.
Yeah, they're not
Like,
telling them.
not telling anybody about the black sheep or the shepherd or
They're
anything
like, if
at
we're
all.
going down, so are you.
Yeah, that's what I was
feels like it.
wondering.
Yeah.
I feel like Shin is like,
part
I'm
of me
just
is
gonna,
like, it's totally justified.
it feels like Shin is like, I'm just gonna like keeping these people alive until I'm no longer alive, and then they're no longer alive, and then you're no longer alive.
That's how this order of operations goes.
Yeah, it's like he just wants to keep up the facade. I don't know. It's very interesting.
You know, it adds a whole lot more depth to the previous episode, or one before that rather, where she was asking, what are you going to do after the war? And they were all silent and they looked at each other, and then they responded.
End of what war?
Yeah.
And also how Kai was saying, like, you know, we're not nice people. We're not doing nice things. That makes sense there, because their whole plan is to go down with everybody. Like, everybody goes down. We're not telling you what's happening.
I mean, although to be honest, like, even if they did tell like a previous
They probably
handler,
wouldn't listen.
absolutely not. Nobody's.
Goes back to my point where what's his name? Shin is basically testing the handlers. Can we tell this one? Next, can we tell this one? So she's the first one. Like, what's the tall Gene looking guy? You know Gene? Yeah, he just looks like Gene to me from Attack on Titan. He was like, nobody ever calls back after the.
I think his name is Ryzen.
I don't remember.
Ryzen, I think.
Nobody ever calls back after the black sheep. Yeah.
Yes.
And she did.
And then and then instantly they're like, what? It's like it's impressive.
Yeah.
But she kept that one to be a private conversation, and it seems like everyone understood that.
Yeah.
So he has a scar on his neck there, and they cut to it when he said, I think I died. No, I think I... What did he say?
Like, when I almost died, I think I died.
Yeah, so now I'm wondering, did Shin's brother kill him? Is that what I was saying? Because it cut to his neck, and you could see the little scar there when he said that. So...
Oh, I didn't even see the scar at the time.
I wasn't sure if it was a scar or not.
I think it was the scar.
It was the scar, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely he probably left him for dead. Maybe he got so angry, he strangled him, probably left him to die. So that is like, makes more questions. Like, go back and see your little brother that you killed, or think you killed.
He could have eventually realized he didn't die, but didn't want to see him. Like, took him to the hospital, and then he left or something.
I was gonna also say maybe he's the one who fixed his wounds before he left, like, because he's probably passed out in a coma. Yeah.
How hard you have to squeeze to cause that kind of a scar?
Yeah.
He had to rip through skin.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, dude.
That explains why he thinks he died. He did die.
Yeah.
Probably.
Goodness. But yeah, other than that, I keep wanting to call her by her last name, but I also can't pronounce her last name. Lena. Lena, I was saying, she was gonna say, I'm with you, and then she corrected herself. She's like, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Because, like, the conversation they had last episode, she's not really with them.
No.
She can't be with them. She doesn't even know how to fight.
So she'll do her best. She'll do the better mapping, and she's like, let's finish this before the end of your term.
I also kind of took it as her taking a step back and being more realistic to it, where it's like, no, I'm with you. And then he's just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'll do my best. So
Yeah,
I can appreciate that you
that too.
acknowledge the reality of the situation, but then she kind of ekes in there a little bit for like, we'll finish the war. And he smiles to himself
It's like, I'm going to go to bed now.
her personality, you can't change that part.
Yeah. And the thing I wonder is, I had two wonderings, but I forgot the first one. So the second one, I wonder if she'll leak anything to anybody about this. Like, I say leak, but I feel like she can't hold anything to herself.
She can't.
So I don't know, who's she gonna go to?
Her uncle.
Uncle is what I think, but then if she goes to uncle and uncle does nothing, we'll see something about uncle.
The uncle's gonna be like, this is ridiculous. The Legion are gonna totally die. And then she tries to tell her best friend, and her best friend's like, stop listening to the 86.
Yes.
They're gonna have an argument at that party.
Oh, dang it! That's why we're going to a party to be embarrassed.
Yay, cringe! Oh no, she's gonna say in front of everybody.
Yes, she's gonna go on a stage. Oh, I don't want this.
She's like, we've got to band together.
Everybody
staff.
boos her off the stage. Or condemns her to an asylum.
And then they're gonna try and take away her power raid, and she's like, no, my power raid.
Or they're gonna try and switch her to a different set of people. Because they're
probably.
like, they're adulterating your mind.
Yeah. And then maybe she's gonna be like, nepotism, and then her uncle gets her power raid back.
Yes. I call nepotism.
Nepotism, I choose you.
I remember the first idea.
Yeah.
Can you imagine she has a Rocky scene? She
Right.
goes to try to learn to be a fighter.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you're going with that.
I thought you just meant like running up the stairs, and then she like starts talking to everybody.
Learn to control the machines and then go join them in the fight. Run away.
Learning to control the machines she'd have to do, but I would believe if she was athletic and knew how to like physically fight already, given her personality.
That's
like
true.
she maybe took herself very seriously as a warrior.
Probably.
Or as a major, yeah.
Yeah.
And also one more thing, Annette, her friends put the pictures of all her exes so she won't forget. And there was a little moment there.
It wasn't that she won't forget. It's her coworkers. So she said so she won't forget.
Yeah.
And there was a moment. What was that about?
Yeah. Does she have like a memory issue? Did she fry her brain on the power raid? Because she used to work on it, right? So I don't know.
Or is it like, does she do something to them? To each one?
Yeah, it seems weird.
It
Something's going on
seemed
with
sinister. Yeah. And Annette just has something going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's to do with the coworkers or just her.
I'd have just brushed it off as just, it's a funny little quirk pointing out her personality, but there was that moment where Lena looked at her funny.
Yeah, she reacted.
Unless that
like,
was to point
that's
out
not funny.
Lena's memory. Because right after that, she was like, he's using the power raid too much. So maybe she's told her that before, or something like that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, what if it's Lena not remembering things? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm wondering if like maybe that moment wasn't to signify anything wrong with Annette, it was to signify something wrong with Lena.
Lena. Oh my gosh. I just feel like we're going to get so many revelations. Like, what do you mean is happening?
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, this is exciting me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next episode of this or anything else that we do with Patreon down below, such as Freerin and Oshinoko, both shows that are going on right now, as well as you can see the uncut version of anything that we do. And also, remember, what is it called?
Solo Leveling.
It's out on Saturdays. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons, Jamal Wilson, Michael Stallings, Lizer, Daiki, Dilly, KZA&a half, Amir Ship, Mauve, Kyrese R. King, Cow Dome, Dr. 58, Jake W, Matthew Bremer, S18, Psycho 6, Tyrone, Eric Wang, Dan Jacobs, Yan Koi Zaza, Potter Brony, Definitely Not Hannah, and Alex.